Welcome to tonight's episode of Guess the Cryptographer. Let's get into this.
Alone in the street, alone in the street, alone in the street, alone in the street.
Do you guys know that iDubbbz channel? He does this popular series called Content Cop.
What we do here is go back.
Yeah, that one. He basically goes after these questionable YouTubers and exposes them. He sometimes helps grow their channel as a result of his video, and sometimes he ends YouTube careers. I've never considered making a parody of that before until yesterday. What happened yesterday? Well, let me tell you.
So, I am now going to talk about YouTubers, cryptocurrency YouTubers, if they were actual cryptocurrencies, okay? So, this should be a little bit fun. This is all just a bit of fun. I get on with all the YouTubers in the cryptocurrency arena. I don't have anything, I don't feel anything bad towards any of them, even though I'm the best. I don't feel anything bad towards any of them.
But do you?
So this is just a bit of fun. This is just a bit of fun.
But is it? Is it really? Not when there are innocent victims, like this man right here, Mr. Trevon James. Actually, the coin I talk more about than BitConnect is Bitcoin. Your videos rarely talk about Bitcoin. Suppoman, I'm disgusted. I am disgusted with your behavior. In the absolute praise that you lavished on him, far more than I would have given, you've simply forgot to mention that he talks about Bitcoin in his videos? How could you do that? If you're going to compliment someone, you have to be really thorough. Really thorough. You can't forget something like that. You have to compliment their personality, their channel, their you did that one. Their growing popularity. No, you did that one. His hair, you forgot. The fact that he talks about Bitcoin. I mean, come on, man. What are you doing? What are you doing? How is this video not deleted yet? Suppoman is a fellow Brit, so on behalf of all Brits, the Queen, if you're a Brit YouTuber, comment down below. We would like to apologize to Mr. Trevon James for his complete lack of thoroughness with his praise. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. I'm sure he's going to delete this video at any moment. 3 quick things if you're new to cryptocurrency and this channel potentially. 1, Brits like sarcasm. 2, enable 2FA on your Gmail and any exchange that you use. And this one's hard to do. 3, thought it was a nice video, Suppoman. It's a shame you have to take it down, though. Oh, and BitConnect's a giant Ponzi scam that could go under any moment. Also, I don't know what this block conference thing is, man. Email me. I have no idea how to contact you.
Yeah. Ooh. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
This beat is banging.
Time to select. Yeah. BitConnect. We got a good thing.
We got a good thing. Yeah. So good. So good. Why hasn't Bitcoin done that? Because it's just not as good. Why isn't Litecoin? It's just not as good. Whoa. BitConnect's Wikipedia page is gone. It's pretty strange. It's amazing. Let's watch some content that isn't appropriate for Content Cop.
You know, a lot of people, maybe they can't get a visa to go to New York to sign some fucking agreement. Or maybe they've got family ties that they need to fucking do. What could be more poisonous and cancerous to a fucking censorship-resistant cryptocurrency fucking cyberpunk movement than a backroom signed fucking agreement by a bunch of people who have the consensus of jack shit? Minors? These motherfuckers aren't on Twitter. These motherfuckers are not on Reddit. These motherfuckers often don't speak English. Do I want people I am incapable of communicating with, even though I'm a very talkative dude?
I know I'm looking like an idiot right now, but this is how his words make me feel inside. No 2X, guys. Gotta keep freedom alive.
Full blocks, price shot through the roof. Blocks coming slower because we lost half the miners. Price through the roof. You know what people really want? They want the fucking price to go up. They don't really give a shit if they have to wait a day to do a transaction. If Bcash took 90% of the fucking miners and you could only do one transaction a month, I bet the price would go even fucking higher because this currency is used as digital gold. One day, maybe it'll be used as a currency in the normal sense of a currency. But right now it's not. It's surely not. So let's not fucking cut off.
It's pretty cool when someone as smart as Richard is saying the things that you've been thinking about for a long time now. I like Richard. I'm not going to use more. Am I going to use more? Hold on. I'm going to use more. This interview is linked below. It's 2 hours long. I watched the whole thing. Fantastic. I like Richard very much.
My point is, you could be 100% technically right, and you will lose your fucking ass in these markets. Because these markets don't give a shit about technically right at all. Did you see Bitcoin Cash going from 20 to 5 back to 10%? I didn't see it going up. Did you see it going up? Did you fucking buy into Ethereum when it went from 1 to 400? I didn't, because it's a piece of shit. But guess what? Market don't give a fuck about that. So friend to friend, you don't know shit about price unless you eat, drink, sleep, and live it, because it is 100% decoupled and unrelated from anything that makes fucking sense. Except in the case of Bitcoin, it just keeps going.
Tell him, Richard. Feels good, man. I love truth. It just feels good to hear. It warms my heart. Those were just some little bits of gold in a generally pretty golden interview. Gives the best explanation of why Bitcoin Cash deserves the name Bitcoin Trash. Bitcoin dominance is at 59.5%. The highest I've ever seen it, because I only got into this space a few months ago. That's really high. Is that sustainable? Is it going to keep that much market share after the fork? Can you see a reason for it to remain that high after the fork? That's not to say it's going to like fall down immensely. The market cap's grown and it's at is the market cap at its all-time high? I think it is 184 billion. Another day, another all-time high for Bitcoin. Pretty cool. Getting accustomed to this. 3 to 5% in a day, and has been like that for the past 3 or 4. If you click on this view all button, you can get a 7-day graph. It says 17% Bitcoin growth in the last week. Bitcoin Cash at 51%. The timing of it couldn't be, what's the word I'm looking for? Convenient, likely to continue to pump right up until the fork. Go watch that Richard interview though, give you some great reasons why it's not a long-term hold. Oh, Suppoman is so disappointed. If we do experience a dip after the fork, you need to ask yourself, would people gobble it up? Are there people on the sidelines right now just waiting for a dip? Just waiting for it to go down a little bit, to jump back in. Is that the case? Potentially. Although technically speaking, this isn't trading advice. I'm not a professional. Are forks good for the community? They're the worst thing that's ever happened to altcoins, I'll tell you that much. Best thing that's ever happened for Bitcoin, potentially up there. What it's done is suppress the growth of the altcoin market completely. We showed a graph in yesterday's episode where it just hasn't grown because of these forks. And Bitcoin has been taking off. This is great PR. If you're trying to tell your friends about Bitcoin right now and they're seeing this growth in such a short amount of time, it's fantastic PR. It's fantastic for mass adoption. This is why the market cap is growing. And then combine that with stuff like this, cover of the Wall Street Journal, Bitcoin futures signals new respect. Planned to be introduced by the end of this year, futures are a way for traders to bet on whether the price of a commodity such as oil or gold will rise or fall. But basically it opens Bitcoin up to institutional money. Which is funny because it's like when Bitcoin was created, it was like, to hell with Wall Street. And now it's like, hey, Wall Street. But the importance of this is not just what it could do to the price. It could have a fantastic effect on the price. What matters potentially the most is that more stuff like this happening makes Bitcoin less likely to be banned in the States, which would be a bad thing. The world's much bigger than just the States. But America's really important. I don't think anyone can deny that. Hello?
just cut off. That was brilliant. But I would prefer it if you were slapping Fate Guy.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that would be funny. That would be really funny.
All right, I'll think about it. It's nice having a supportive mother, isn't it? EOS is doing pretty well. 61%. It's one of those scenarios where it doesn't seem to be backed by any news or anything. Potentially, though, like I've had my eye on this and will do. This could be a much more expensive coin one day for sure. It's just with the continuing ICO, I'm pretty reluctant to get too much of a position on it. I'm wondering if the market considered that it had bottomed out and that was the lowest it was going, and then they just started buying it. Viacoin. Is this a SegWit coin? Lightning Network. It's a SegWit coin. So, oh man, it's just there's so much of this pump and dump stuff. It's a SegWit coin. So let's pump it. Grossel coin is potentially on the way down now. And this one is a new flavor of the month. Like, does that seem rational? It's like, there's some really big pump and dump groups out there. Lots of Telegraph groups that you need to pay to get into. They decide what the new tech or what the new flavor of the month this month's going to be. They're kind of clever. They will use some of the stuff that's getting a little bit more attention, like Bitcoin Gold was doing for SegWit coins, and so they'll go for it. Like last month, we definitely saw privacy. We saw a little bit of lending. Next month, who knows? Monaco had some great news come out, and it just plummets afterwards. AmazonCryptocurrencies.com just got registered by Amazon. Is this a sign of the times? Are we getting closer to Amazon accepting crypto or creating their own crypto? Maybe. They registered Amazon Ethereum as well. Anything else? Amazon cryptocurrency as well. Are they getting ready to do it? Maybe. Or maybe they're just trying to make sure no one else buys them. Looking to lock off the options. Who knows? Navcoin has some pretty good news. BetaPay is launched. An anonymous decentralized apps white paper is apparently on the way. The wallet looks nice. It's a very sleek coin. Nice tech. It's a staking coin. It has quick payments. And you have the option of privacy. What does the market make of it? Only if there's a chance to make some money. This is a good idea, and I've mentioned this before. Now that the price of Bitcoin's so high, maybe we should start using millibits. Because 1 millibit is like 100th of a Bitcoin. It's currently around $6. It's unlikely, at least for now. Probably ever on Amazon. Probably forever on CoinMarketCap. It's going to be listed as 1 Bitcoin equaling this, because we're trained to think 1 Bitcoin. We don't want to think of 100th of a Bitcoin. But if we do hit mainstream, then things in supermarkets such as bread and milk, they won't be priced in 0.000 Bitcoin. It'll be millibits, 1 or 2 millibits. Okay, time for my outro.